N64, never stop moving forward. So right off the bat, Merry Christmas to all, as this will be posted Monday, right? Monday, which will be the 23rd. Yes, the 23rd. Monday will be the 23rd, which will be the Christmas period. Merry Christmas to all and a Happy New Year. Also, I'd like to thank everyone who has either watched one of my videos, subscribed to the channel, and basically just shared any of my content. It has been a huge help in 2019. Currently, I only have 38 subscribers. It's a small number, but it's more than what I started with. So yeah. So as this is the period of Christmas, New Year, it is that time of the year where everyone makes New Year's resolutions. And while you may be making resolutions, I'm sure some of you may be making resolutions in relation to your fitness. So yes, that's that period. Now, most people never actually follow through with these resolutions, so I'm going to go over what I believe are my top 6 tips how you can accomplish these resolutions in relation to fitness. So let's get into these things. The first tip I will give is set realistic goals. Most people don't realize it, but the goals they set for themselves, they're expecting too much of themselves too soon, especially if you're just getting into fitness. And this is a troubling thing. A lot of people set ridiculous goals in terms of losing weight, building muscle, accomplishing something, Even when you set a goal for yourself in fitness, it should be realistic. In fact, you should do it in steps. Start step by step. Once you do that, you'll be able to accomplish your goals. Because the problem with setting unrealistic goals is that even when you do accomplish something, you feel demoralized that you didn't accomplish what you're supposed to do. And if your goals are too unrealistic, if you're not getting to them soon enough, it's going to demoralize you even more, and thus you will end up quitting. So the first thing is to set realistic goals. That is very important. That is a very mandatory thing. Please do that. Set your goals. Make them very realistic. The second tip I would advise for anyone trying to make these goals happen is to not let one small setback, or just say don't let any setback, 1 or 2 setbacks, completely ruin your progress just because when you can set back a bit. Do not let it destroy your progress or make you quit. One of the biggest issues, and this is in relation to dieting, is when people say make a diet for themselves or say they're going to follow a diet program and they don't follow it for 4 out of the 7 days in the week. And when that happens, they end up thinking, this is too hard, and they quit. That shouldn't be the case. If you have been set back, then just say, okay, this week wasn't a good one, next week is a new week, and roll from there. A lot of people tend to do that. A lot of people do tend to do that, myself included. There are some weeks where I don't follow my diet 100%. I don't let that destroy me and say, oh well, I've gone off my diet for a week now, I have to quit. No, it's not the case. Some weeks are better than others. It's a process. If it's just 1 week or 1 day even in a long stretch. This is not a sprint, it is a marathon. So do not let one small setback or any setback completely derail you from your goals. If you have not followed your program for a day or maybe a week, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So let's go. Which goes into the third thing I would advise to anyone wanting to accomplish their goals, which is there is nothing wrong with having to readjust or reset to accomplish your goals. One of the problems people do when they set these goals for themselves is the fact that when they set these goals and they say, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, if there is that, let's say, 1 week period where not everything is going as planned, they feel they failed and they quit. No, there's nothing wrong to take a step back, reset, readjust. Look at your current strategy right now. Is it working for you? Is it causing problems? Is there something about that's not working for you? So adjust it a little bit. Reset. Maybe it's not working for you entirely. You don't have to quit. You can quit it, but at the same time, you can just say, okay, this particular plan isn't working for me. Let me find another plan that works better for me. And once you start to do those sorts of steps, you can start to accomplish your goals better. At the end of the day, it's just about not quitting. It's about not stopping. Anything that knocks you down, you get back up and you keep going. That is the third tip, and I highly recommend you to follow that one. The fourth tip for anyone trying to accomplish their goal is to count any and all accomplishments, no matter how big and no matter how small. I know I just did just now, don't judge me, but yeah, this is the thing. One of the biggest mistakes a lot of people make is they think any accomplishment that they make has to be big, has to be grand, but count small accomplishments as well. In the beginning of this video, I started it off by mentioning that I have 38 subscribers. There are people with way more than that who have been on this platform for a lot shorter period of time than me. And of course, it's self-inflicted to myself, but I'm counting every subscriber I have. 38, that's way more than I had a year ago. It's a small accomplishment, but it's an accomplishment nonetheless. The same thing in fitness, count accomplishments. If If next week you're weighing only 0.5 kilograms less than what you did the previous week, that's still an accomplishment. Count it, be proud of it, acknowledge it. If you run 5Ks every day and one day you decide to say, okay, let me run 5.5 kilometers, that extra 0.5 is still an accomplishment. Count it, no matter how small, count it as an accomplishment. If you start to do that, then you start to really appreciate every step that you make along the way and every step that you get into. The fifth point, the fifth key to accomplishing your goals in 2020 would be to remember that it's about progress, not perfection. One of the biggest mistakes people make is they feel they have to be perfect with this. Society expects us to be perfect with everything. It's not just fitness, so we kind of expect perfection from ourselves. Guys, let's be honest with ourselves. If this thing was easy, if this thing could be done by anyone, channels like mine and the hundreds and thousands of other channels on the internet would not exist. But it's a process. And the thing that you have to remember is that it's about progress, not perfection. Every step you take along the way is a step to that progress. When you start out, it may be tricky for you to get used to your diet. If you've never dieted before, it'll be a shock to you, your behavior, your personality, everything. When I first dieted, I can only tell you that if I had enough time, I would tell you the stories. That's the thing. It was a process. Every step I took helped me accomplish my goal. That's the thing. So remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to make progress every day. Get better, improve, and that's the way it goes. That's the key to this thing. Don't think you have to be perfect. Just know that you have to make progress. When you remember that, you're good. And the sixth and final tip is, guys, just never give up, never quit. This channel is called Never Stop Moving Forward. I remember this year someone once asked me why I never called the channel by my name, and that's the reason. The name Never Stop Moving Forward isn't just something that you can apply in fitness, it's something you can apply in life. So if you're not accomplishing goals right off the bat, readjust. Like everything else I've mentioned here, just don't quit. Keep trying. If it's not working for you right now, reset, readjust, and just keep going. At the end of the day, if you really want to accomplish these goals, just never quit. And you may not accomplish them right off the bat, but again, over the course of a year, if you had to look at where you started in 2020 up to December of 2020, you'd be amazed at the progress that you made. If you're just consistent and you go. Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to say. Those are the 6 tips I feel that will help you accomplish your goals in the year 2020. In the year 2020, I hope to give you guys more content that you'll find useful, that will help you accomplish these goals. And if you guys have any questions about how I can help you accomplish your goals, please hit me up in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And also, again, if you can, please hit that little bell that you see, because that is the only way YouTube will let you know when I upload a video. If you feel that this video can help someone else, please share this content. And once again, guys, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from us at Never Stop Moving Forward. I hope to give you guys more content in 2020. Not sure what I'm going to do next week, but yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas spirit and a great New Year. Once again, I'm N64. This is Never Stop Moving Forward. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.